Hey guys, Greg with BTOD TV. Have you been looking for a nice looking ergonomic chair that's easy to use? If so, you're going to love today's video. The Humanscale Freedom Chair features a weight-activated recline mechanism that's one of the best in the business. Built with movement in mind, it has a lot of features that promote good posture. Is the Freedom Chair right for you? Let's take a closer look to find out. Need a new office chair? Maybe you're just weird like me and love office chairs. Either way, hit that subscribe button because we've got a ton of great content coming out in the future. Our top 5 overall pick for 2019, the Humanscale Freedom Chair has almost everything you'd expect from a $1,000 office chair. Before we get into the things that I like and don't like about the Freedom, let's take a closer look at how we configured our test chair. As a top 5 chair, the Humanscale Freedom has a lot of good things going for it. The first thing that I really like about the chair is its simple yet high-end design. As we spin around and look closer at the Freedom, you can see there aren't a lot of knobs or levers underneath the chair, and it has a nice clean backrest as well. When we look at chairs that retail for over $1,000, build quality is always an important aspect of the chair. With the Humanscale Freedom, it ranked in the top 5 overall for build quality. And as we look closer at the chair, from the base up through the seat and the backrest, you could tell that all the aluminum componentry, the plastic parts, everything fit together nicely and was well built. If you're looking for great lumbar support, the Freedom Chair definitely has it. Pair that with its unique pivoting function of the backrest, and you'll find that you have great support no matter how you move in the chair. It also has a height adjustable feature, which I found to be really nice. Specifically when I was reclining in the chair, I noticed that where I wanted my lumbar was a little bit lower, and it was really easy to reach around and move the backrest to kind of fine tune and fit where I needed that support at any given time. Having tested other chairs in the category with a weight-activated recline mechanism, I was a little bit skeptical on how the Freedom Chair would be. But after spending 10 days in this chair, it's hands down the best in the business. I found no matter where I reclined to in the Freedom, it had no problem locking in to a position where I could work comfortably. One of the more unique functions about the Humanscale Freedom Chair with headrest is the ability for you to work in a reclined position. Naturally, as you recline back in the chair, the headrest provides good support for your neck and head while keeping your eyes focused on your screen. Now, the one thing to consider, to do this properly, you really do need to have a fully adjustable keyboard system and a footrest. The last thing that I liked about the Humanscale Freedom Chair was the simple and easy to use height adjustable arms. Something that's unique about this chair was how the arms actually move in unison and only require one hand to make a height adjustment. Now, the one thing to consider, users that may want to have different height armrests, you're not able to do that in the Freedom Chair. The first thing that I don't like about the Freedom Chair is probably the most obvious, and that is the price point. The chair that we have here that we tested is about $1,200 retail. So for a lot of people, that is going to be outside their budget. But like the Steelcase and the Herman Miller products, Humanscale does offer a lot for the price. So I do still believe that it is worth the price. It just may be outside your budget. The gel seat pad on the Freedom Chair was either a love it or prefer something else situation. What do I mean by that? It scored either in the 80s for the people that loved it or below 60s, so around average for people that didn't really like it that much. So for $1,000, I would really recommend looking at the standard seat pad that scored really well on the Liberty and the Different chairs as an alternative to the gel seat pad. While I really like the recline position in the Freedom, I did find that at 100% recline, it was a bit too far and the posture for my neck and head was a little bit uncomfortable. But as I eased up on the recline and moved into more of like a 75% positioning, which you can see here in the video, I was in a more neutral position, which was much more comfortable for me. One of the things that I found surprising on the Humanscale Freedom, being that it was designed to fit the 5th to 95th percentile of people, was the arm width of their arms. So on our adjustable arm set, we have a range of 18 to 21 inches between the arms. On the standard arms, it's 19 inches. For smaller frame individuals, you would want to be closer to the 16-inch mark. One of the last things that I don't like about the Humanscale Freedom Chair with the headrest is the potential for the headrest to be a problem for taller users. The second tallest user in our office actually brought this to my attention, that he noticed while using the Freedom that the headrest actually bumped into his shoulders and didn't fit nicely in the crutch of his neck and head. After spending 10 days in the Humanscale Freedom Chair, it went from a chair that I really didn't consider as a day-to-day option to one of my favorites of all the chairs in the office. But like all ergonomic chairs we've tested, it does have some unique functions that aren't going to be for everybody. If you're a smaller frame individual, the arms could definitely pose a problem as they don't go narrow enough. And if you're taller, the headrest could be an issue as it doesn't go high enough. If you'd like to read the full review of the Humanscale Freedom Chair, I've dropped the link down in the description below. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. We've got a ton of great content coming out on more office chairs, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of it. Thanks a lot for watching.